Hi family, this is Dr. Mo with Moya Body Care and Colon Hydrotherapy, and I am your favorite colon hydrotherapist that practices the sacred art of colon hydrotherapy, herbs, and natural living. And so, this conversation, while I'm waiting for my client to come in, I want to talk to you about what colon therapy is. Now, oftentimes people will only reach out for colon therapy or are introduced to colon therapy when there is a problem, when there's something wrong, when things are going the way they should be going. So you're automatically responding from a lack position or a pain point or a um, like hurried space, like I have to hurry up and get this fixed because I'm going on vacation or I'm having surgery. There's always a sense of urgency, right? But what people rarely talk about in regards to wellness is colon therapy. Colon therapy is an amazing preventative practice, specifically the way that I host it here at my office and my space. So you have this wonderful experience where you're being listened to about your body's needs. Like, okay, maybe you have a rash, or actually, I'm going to retract that. Maybe you don't have anything going on with you and you just want to maintain. I'm going to stay on topic. And this topic is maintenance. This topic is self care. Maybe this topic is the definition of self-care through the guise of using colon therapy. How about that? Because most people, when we talk about self-care, we don't include enemas or cleansing programs or colonics. We think about it as a luxury item or something to do because it's like trendy and that's what you do at the spa and da 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 da. Well, colon therapy can be afforded to everybody. That's the first thing, number one, out the gate. It is not expensive to maintain a wellness practice through colon therapy on a monthly basis. It's not. The second thing that happens when you maintain your level of wellness on this very intrinsic level, right? Going inward, going still, because when you're on my table, most likely you have the infrared light on you. That creates so much softness and dewiness in your heart space and in your womb space and in your colon. Is ridiculous. Just that alone will help you. The second is that I have a heating pad on your back. So right up against your spine, you have heat in the areas where you normally don't get any type of touch or sensation outside of pain. And then the next thing that you may experience while you're on my table is some tuning forks. I have a lot of different sets of tuning forks, a lot. And let me tell you, I will have that energy running up and down your body during your colonic, and you're sitting here like, Mo, I don't know if I signed up for this. It's nothing extra. You need this. It's part of the colon therapy session, at least in my office it is. And then, of course, we're going to have dialogue about whatever's on your heart space. I am going to give you some jewels, some things to think about. That's just who I am as a projector in human design. I'm a coach by design. I'm a guide by design. I'm going to give you the spiritual 1-2 hit because that's what I study personally for me. So I'm going to give you a little bit of me when you come in here. It is going to be colon therapy, but yes, we're going to have some dialogue. We're going to dive deep, and most likely I'm going to give you some homework to do. So you're going to walk out with some homework, right? So when you leave here, you're leaving here with so much more. Like, colon therapy does not have to be a pain point for you because you are experiencing or responding to a pain point. Most of my clientele, there's nothing wrong with them. Like, they may have a little bit of stress. They may be stressed out. But for the most part, I mean, I have some heavy hitters. I have some cancer patients. I have some survivor patients. I have some PTSD clients. I mean, not patients, excuse me, not patients, clients. Um, I have a little bit of everybody. But what I would like to know, like for you to know, is the majority of people who come in here come in with the guise that there is a problem. After the consultation, after the colon therapy session, they realized that there was no problem. They were just stressed and overwhelmed and experiencing life. But the powers that be had them thinking that they were crazy and that they need to have their full uterus removed. What kind of craziness is that? Or you got to have your breast removed, or whatever it may be, or pay $500 for your body to poop, when you can just simply do some colon therapy sessions, soften your nervous system, and understand why you are gripping like this so that you never get back to that point. Could do that, but that's never really offered. So, you know, here we are. You have options. Colon therapy is not just for pain points in your life. Colon therapy sets me up for any time that I'm holding space for numerous people at one time. I will go through a series of colonic sessions. Before I do a speaking engagement, I guarantee you the night before I gave myself a colonic. Anytime that I am doing anything for my son outside of like our household, like if I need to represent him for school or if he has a presentation, I guarantee you I'm giving myself a colonic before I do anything. It solidifies that I am well, I'm okay, I'm stable, spirit can speak through me, I'm hydrated, my skin is looking good, I don't feel like, but I actually feel like I'm glowing and gliding. Like, colon therapy can be a very beautiful spiritual aspect to your wellness program as well. I mean, we could talk about that all day long. I love it here. Love it, love it, love it. So, yeah. Colon therapy is not just for your pain points, you guys. It's not. Colon therapy is an excellent maintenance wellness tool to be used on a regular basis. I give myself sessions within reason every Sunday. Within reason. And I've been doing that for the last, Franklin, 17 years? When I was pregnant, I was giving myself colonics and enemas. Now, I do not offer that service to a woman who is pregnant because the laws are very different. I would never touch a pregnant woman. I don't recommend that any colon therapists do, but if your insurance is like that, then go for it. Mine is not. However, I can give myself colonics and enemas, and let me tell you, my pregnancy was flawless. My delivery was in and out. From the time my water broke to the time Franklin slid out of me was less than 8 hours. Very little, very minimal blood loss, if there was any, very minimal. Healed up like that, like no stretch marks, like a little bit of stretch marks here and there. That's just living in life. I'm 46, so it's gonna be there. I mean, it's an amazing tool. So if you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. Give me a call. My phone number is 562-682-0818. My website is Moya, MOYA, bodycare.com. Until then, stay hydrated.